He's been all season.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Davion Taylor in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Lance going to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. Touchdown! Davante Adams. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And, Charles, you look at these two teams. These are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games, because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Shedding the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Love. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Flushed out right. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
We'll check on his status when we get back. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Give to Elliott. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And only able to get this to the 5-yard line. Bit of a mental breakdown there. Not sure why he left the end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Looking deep for Adams. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So we've come upon an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. From the 39, Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And it's 3rd and short. Shotgun now for Lance. Looking deep for Adams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th.
There's a 1st down throw that's complete. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a play fake. Lance. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Lance. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case,
touchdown Giants. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
Pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. C.J. Mosley charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one, because he's paying off.
Time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. It's caught here by Adams. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. A slant to Jones. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Looking deep for Adams. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league. We get that, but did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold.
Brandon, 7,000 yards means you've had a monster game each and every game of the year. If you throw for 350, that would hurt your average.
That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. 3 yards remain for second down. Here's Lance. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Here's Mostert. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Travis Kelce hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. C.J. Mosley able to record his 5th sack of the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the first down sack. Love. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Love now. That one complete to Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. And he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
With that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Flush to his right. And it's complete to Adams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been...
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. There was a lot of zip on that pass. Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off.